My name is Miles, and this is my 1969 Ford Bronco. The classic Ford Bronco was from 1966 all the way through 1977. It is the most iconic classic car I think that's out there right now. It's one of those cars that just crosses all so-called boundaries. If you're young, you're old, female, male, it doesn't matter. Everybody loves the classic Bronco, and I'm no exception. This has been another one of my dream cars for many years. I fell in love with them back in high school. Now, I remember somebody had a white one and drove it to high school, and I was just in love with it back then. So about 10 years ago, I bought this Bronco. It looked nothing like this at all. It was cosmetically an absolute wreck from A to Z. However, a mechanic owned it, and mechanically, it was very, very sound. And I thought, perfect. That saves me a lot of money in the restoration, and it's all going to be cosmetic and very little mechanical restoration. We did a frame-off restoration, and I mean frame-off, I mean frame-off. We actually sanded down the frame, made it more modern. We put vintage air conditioning into it. And the funny thing is, as you'll see the interior here in a little bit, we actually took F-150 air conditioning vents, which are nice and round, it has a little bit of gray in it, to match the odometer gauges, which are round, and I got the gray series in there. So it all kind of goes together. And here's the funny thing about the vintage air, after doing all that, spending all that money on it, I'll never put the top on. And the top is actually painted, all new glass, all new rubber, and I've never even picked up the painters, and I probably never will. Driving this truck without the top is a rush. I call it a motorcycle on four wheels. It's just freedom. Welcome to the 1969 Ford Bronco. All right, we're gonna take a little drive here and flash back to 1969. The cool thing about these Broncos is it's like a Tonka truck. It's like a real live Tonka truck that you can totally customize, do anything you want. We talked about the dash earlier. I don't know if you can get a shot of that right now, but you can see that in our early video and all the stuff we've done to it, and just little things like, for example, in these years, the gas tank to fill up is on the side of the rear panel, and it had a big silver cap on it. It just looked very intrusive. So our builder, we had to say, let's take that off, let's shave it, cover up that hole, and we actually put fuel up underneath the rear fender, and it's hidden. So you put fuel in that way to keep it nice and clean. So just clean up the sides. This also, besides having a 4-inch suspension lift, that has a 2-inch body lift. So when you do that, you have gaps around the vehicle. Well, in back, between the bumper and the actual body of the Bronco, it leaves a great big gap like that big. Oh, good 4.5, 5 inches. Because it already originally has a gap in there. So we took some metal, bend it, cut it, and lay it there nice and neat, so it covers up that gap. So just a lot of little custom things like that. When I got this, one of the things wrong, I told you, a cosmetic mess. One of the things with it, the grill has little, squares in it with the webbing. A couple were broken. So we talked about, well, we could do some modification and do some fabrication and build the build the webbing and make it look like it was factory. And I thought, you know what, let's do a billet grill. For some reason, I don't remember seeing a billet grill in any of the classic Broncos. Well, there's a reason. They don't make them. They don't make them at all. So I'm like, uh-oh, what are we gonna do? And me and my builder thought, well, if they don't make them, let's make one. So we got a billet grill, aftermarket one, for a mid-70s Chevrolet, because it's about the straightest grill you can get at that time. And my builder did an amazing job. He cut it, he fabricated brackets on there, fabricated brackets onto the front of the Bronco, and we put a billet grill in there, which is really cool. And you've never seen that before. So that's the fun thing about these Broncos. They're so customized in anything you want to do to it, to make it your own story, your own statement. And it was just a blast doing it over the years, or think about over the years what I wanted to do, and make all that come to reality, to what you see now. And I think I said this before, but any vehicle in the world, I don't care if it's a brand new Corvette, the C8 Corvette, a McLaren, even the new Hummer, this is it for me. The classic Bronco, 1966 through 1977. This is my all-time dream car, and I will never sell this. This will definitely stay in the family.